Officially introducing to you the WrestleForce Tag Team Champions. Firstly, the Dorset Destroyer himself, Brandon Lee. And the Blonde Assassin, the Destroyer of Champions, Nathan Angel. This match is officially sanctioned as being for the WrestleForce Tag Team Championship and Belt. Let's meet the challengers.
Hello WrestleForce fans, I am Mark True and I'm joined by Monsieur Oliver Pease, and we see Danny Haines and Kian Camron making their entrance for this upcoming WrestleForce Tag Team title match.
And if we seem a little flustered and not with it, forgive us. We just had the worst explanation and answers I think I've ever seen or heard in my life. But James Farrell just came out here, the three of them, James Farrell, Nathan Angel and Brandon Lee, currently in the ring. They interrupted a match, they had it go to a non-finish, and then they proceeded to whine for about 5 minutes about, or what did they say? That we apparently jump high and do moves for the fans.
He was not only dissing the crowd, saying that they're the worst part of wrestling at this current moment in time, they also disrespected and ruined the credibility of us wrestlers backstage, saying that we jump and are circus monkeys for the fans. Do you know what, James Farrell? The only thing that's good about you is your abs, and that's it.
Yeah, James, look, I'm going to jump, I'm going to do the biggest moonsault you've ever felt. And I'm not going to do it because these people asked me to do it. I'm going to do it because you're a punk and you're a sellout.
Will he take the title this time?
And I can't wait to be on commentary to announce the new WrestleForce Undisputed Champion for the first time, Oliver Pease.
Oh, indeed. That's going to be the shortest title reign James has ever had. He's already lost about...
To me,
how
to
many
Levi
times?
Muir, to OJMO.
He's lost about 3 times already. It's going to be a 4th tonight. Anyway, whew, forgive us.
We'll move
upset
on.
there, a little emotional. We're going to, yes, indeed. Let's move on. Let's talk about Danny Haines and Kian Camron, who have
Danny
a great
Haines.
opportunity.
Speaking of Danny Haines, he is a former WrestleForce Tag Team Champion twice. He's done it 2 times, and now he's found a new tag team partner in Kian Camron. He's looking to be crowned a 3-time WrestleForce Undisputed Champion.
Oh, indeed. Before James Farrell forgot how to turn a microphone on and whined about the fact that some people cheered his opponent rather than him, he was actually a great support for Danny Haines.
A great teacher.
Indeed, yes, a great mentor. But how times change, I suppose. Now James Farrell is aligned with these two, Nathan Angel and Brandon Lee.
Not only have the dark clouds kind of came over England coming to the back end of the year, the grey clouds are going over James Farrell and blinded his vision of professional wrestling. And I can't wait to see Danny Haines and Kian Camron already ruin the reign of the prestigious ones. Oh, get in and have a wrestle.
Well, it seems we're going to have another match tonight. Earlier in the evening, we saw Corinne Brigante versus Betty Nitro. We've got another match where...
And Nathan Angel just ripped his sign.
That's a young man's sign there.
What a disrespect. Disrespecting the crowd already.
Well, I cannot believe what fragile egos these guys have. They come out and whine about all sorts of stuff, but then have the nerve to go rip up a fan's sign.
These guys, do you know what they deserve, Ollie? A smack in the mouth. And do you know, they wind me up to the point I just want to slide in and cause a no contest. But I won't ruin that for the WrestleForce graduates in Nathan and Brandon. Not in Brandon, sorry. I'm so wound up. In Danny Haines and Kian Camron.
No, indeed. You're best not to, because then you're just like them. They just threw out a perfectly good contest we had underway with Tall Tom and Camilla. As I was saying, we've got another speed, agility versus power match up here. We've got Brandon Lee with a distinct size advantage against Danny Haines. And
and a second shoulder tackle to Danny Haines.
And I believe Danny Haines has got to use his high flying and agility here, as does Kian Camron, to get the one up on Brandon Lee.
And a side headlock takeover there.
And that was fast. Did you see the speed and precision that Brandon Lee, a man of his size, just took Danny Haines down with?
Even though I very much dislike Nathan Angel and Brandon Lee, they're very much hybrid wrestlers. They might be big, they might be tall, they might be strong, but when they need to, when it's a must-so, they're able to leave their feet. Danny Haines smacking the stomach now, leading him to the ropes to break the headlock, to get to sleep, to leap over Brandon Lee, to go for the hip toss.
Oh, but Brandon's too big. Brandon just scoops Danny up on his shoulder.
Going for that scoop slam, but no, pushing it off into a schoolboy. 1, 2. Danny Haines almost already winning the tag team titles back.
Maestro
1, 2, and a kick out. Oh, cutting him off and taking him over.
Back, looking for
going for the backslide. And he's getting it. He's getting him.
He's got him.
It's a backside. 1, 2. A kick out of 2.
And
into a drop kick straight into the corner. Danny Haines using his quicker speed.
As he should. And he
Kian backing his boy. Kian gaining the fire, the energy.
Well, I believe a tag's been made to Nathan, but a tag yet hasn't been made to Kian.
They're sizing each other up. Brandon Lee and Nathan Angel won the tag team titles. Oh!
Very nice, friendly fire there, Danny, throwing Brandon's boot right into Nathan's gut.
And they throw Brandon Lee out.
The two of them working together.
Taking the wrist.
And now a
Kian climbing up. Oh! Right on the wrist.
Double axe handle smash right on Nathan's wrist.
Kian Camron and Danny Haines have been working together for like almost a year now.
And they're in sync. They're doing the right thing as well.
They've been working together for a while. They've been training together.
Oh, hang on. Eyes up for Brandon.
Brandon missed the pin into a double hip toss. Drop kick. Running off. Drop kick of his own. Kian Camron getting Danny up into a splash.
Danny's watching his back. At least he's aware of the fact. He knows what he's up against. He knows it's not beneath Brandon Lee to enter the ring without a tag.
Taking the head of Nathan Angel. I don't think that is the smartest idea. Oh, and a knee to the back. Oh, and those guys blindsiding Danny Haines. Something the prestigious wrestlers of the UK in Brandon Lee, Nathan Angel, and James Farrell have already established is their go-to. They're not able to take control without bending the rules they're liking. That's how James Farrell won the belts off me last week in Witten.
Oh my goodness!
And also, how
they hear that lariat
taking off the head of Danny Haines.
But yeah, so far they're the prestige and the self-proclaimed greatest wrestlers. Yeah,
and he takes the leg.
Legally, inside cradle by Danny Haines. Didn't manage to clip his own ankles.
And he keeps
together.
the leg. And knocking him with a forearm.
And this crowd getting behind Danny.
But Brandon Lee using this time to choke him on the ropes. They're meant to be prestigious. They're meant to be respectful. And a tag. Nathan Angel is now legal. And a smack to the face.
Oh, mercy.
Almost knocking Danny Haines in the ring. Oh, wrenching him in the corner. You're meant to be prestigious. You're meant to be respecting the sport. And then you proceed to bend and break the rules as much as you can. That don't seem prestigious to me. And do you know what? I can't wait for Danny Haines and Kian Camron to take them tag team titles off you two.
Effective corner posting. The whole ring moved a little bit there off of that.
As much as they're clowns, as much as they're the worst people in WrestleForce currently, it's undeniable and how strong and how smart these two men are to bend the rules and get away with things. And I hate to be paying respect to them with a running chest charge.
Well, they're great wrestlers, they're great athletes. They're just not, it's not beneath them to break the rules. And yet be so sanctimonious about other people, as they put it, people doing moves for the fans. As if that's the problem and not rule breaking.
Oh, squashing him.
I think their grievances are with entirely the wrong things and with entirely the wrong people. I don't think they have a right to have any grievance. I think the grievance is with them. It's for us to have a grievance with them. Anyway, Ascend. Danny's been pummeled a lot.
Back elbow, knocking Nathan off, and a boot up. Oh, jumping for the tag, straight into the corner. He's lower back straight into that top turnbuckle. Brandon getting frustrated.
Great tenacity by Danny Haines.
And choking him, right.
Equally great perception and counter by Brandon Lee, who just drove Danny Haines back to their own corner again. And Kian Camron, I can't actually see him from that vantage point, but he must be chomping at the bit to get in this one.
You're very much correct. Kian Camron leaning his whole upper body over that top rope, trying to get as much reach to make a legal tag to Danny Haines.
Back suplex.
Oh, did you see the ring bounce off that back suplex?
It's a textbook maneuver, but Brandon Lee hits it as good as anyone. And sometimes that's to be a great wrestler. You take the basics and you just polish them and you hit them, you execute them
as the best you can.
Now, if that's what the Prestige were all about, I'd have very different opinions of them and very different things to say about them. Listen to this crowd get behind Danny Haines.
Oh, smacking his head off the corner. In professional wrestling, to make a legal tag in a tag team match, you've got to have at least 1 foot on the canvas and to tag the upper body of your tag team partner to make sure it's a legal tag. And obviously the ref's got to make acknowledgement. He's going for Danny changing into a cross body.
Indeed, and just as well he did, because he wouldn't have survived, I don't think, a back suplex off the top rope.
Kian Camron keeping at least 1 foot on the floor. Kian's firing up. Kian's ready to make that tag, and I'm ready to see it. Nathan leaning over.
He's going to make it, and I think Kian's going to springboard in. I'll place a bet.
They're making a tag. His feet are not on the floor. It's illegal. And he
oh my goodness me, Nathan fell in
Kian made the tag. Kian made the tag. Kian going to grab.
Hang on a minute. I don't believe this.
What? The ref didn't see the tag?
Oh no.
Martin Raymondson.
I think that was on purpose. I was laughing at Nathan Angel there for being a clown, but I have to admit now.
And a boot straight to Kian Cameron's jaw.
Oh no, now Danny Haines is fair game.
And snap suplex. And Danny Haines barely kicking out.
I don't know how much more Danny Haines can take. I think that might have been his last reserve when he countered that back suplex off the top into a crossbody. Oh no!
That was disgusting. Did you see that kick?
I heard that kick. That was right to the gut. Danny Haines has had a broken rib in the past. I wonder if it's been broken again.
Danny Haines' rib was broken during training at our fair shows that we annually run.
Oh no.
And then when he wrestled Josh Breen,
repeatedly stomping him in that area.
And this is how you know they're not prestigious. In fact, they're not the prestigious ones of WrestleForce, they're the rats of WrestleForce.
Well, they're prestigious at rule breaking, as we saw with that.
Oh, do you know what? Give them the belts for that.
And now Nathan Angel with a sleeper.
Oh, getting as much wrench on it as he possibly can. Danny Haines might as well. Do you know what? As much as I want Danny Haines and Kian Camron to take these belts, but for Danny Haines to fight another day, maybe it would be smart for him to tap out now. There's no disrespect to it. Kian Camron biting at the rope to get in.
I must say, an exceptionally boring side headlock here. But, you know, the Prestige, they rag on the people, your high flyers such as yourself. Maybe they're just jealous they can't do the cool springboard maneuvers that actually get a crowd excited.
They're going for a double stalling suplex here.
Danny Haines fought out of that side headlock.
Danny Haines!
Danny's to his feet from the
tag!
double suplex!
We made the tag to Kian Camron! Springing up! No! No! What? He's been caught! He's been caught! Kian landed behind! Straight into Brandon Lee, knocking him out!
Great resourcefulness.
Duck! A handspring! Gary straight to the jaw! What?
Can he do it? He
can't
do it. He's too big as Brandon Lee. Giving up too much space.
And it's time!
Never mind that. I take it back. But watch out behind you, Kian, before you start celebrating.
And he Brandon Lee grabbing him.
Brandon Lee now with a back suplex.
Suplex to his feet. Dropping kicking his leg out. Head nip. And a kick to the jaw. Kian Camron not having it.
Looks like we're going to see a double dive. Did Kian just make the tag to Danny?
They've made a tag.
Oh,
no, they've both been caught.
Danny and Kian might just get charged into the post of each other. What's it going to be? Oh,
into each other.
Well, the Prestige have now taken back control. Kian was on a bit of a roll there.
They're throwing back in the illegal man.
I thought Kian had made the tag, maybe not. I was very wrong about it in the Bryants versus the Westside Heat tag match. Couldn't keep track of who was legal.
Kian fights
Kian
out.
slipped out. And
out to the outside.
And they just neutralized Nathan Angel. Now
but the legal man's in. And a code breaker. Kian's firing up.
450.
Splash. Danny Haines, the legal man. 1, 2, no.
Nathan just pulled the referee out.
Well, they're meant to be the prestigious ones.
I can't believe that they're going to rag on other wrestlers, and then they're the ones breaking the rules. Nathan didn't even break up the pin, he pulled out Martin. You're never supposed to put your hands on the referee. Is Martin going to disqualify?
In a running knee.
Brandon just took down Kian with that. Now Danny Haines off the rope, going for a code breaker. Oh, he was
just
caught.
Onto the shoulders.
Oh my gosh, Nathan right up to the top rope. Doomsday device! My goodness me.
No, 1, 2. Oh, for God's sake.
Well, I must at least take back what I said about Nathan Angel being boring. He did put on a boring 1-minute side headlock to wear Danny Haines down earlier, but that was a very, very exciting up to the top rope Doomsday device. I'm going to have, if someone would ask him what the name of that maneuver is called, I'm not going to ask them myself.
Do you know what I'm going to be asking for? A match against them two. I've had enough of them disrespecting our trainees, our graduates of the training academy, and thinking they can get away with it.
Indeed, I think Karim Brigante is quite entitled to a match with one, if not both of them, for what they did to him and his girlfriend Camilla. I think Danny Haines and you know what, these people need to, they're making a long list of enemies. I think Kian and Danny deserve another match. We just saw the referee got pulled out. Kian had the match won with a 450 and Nathan pulled Martin out the ring.
And these boys deserve a smack in the mouth, is what they deserve.
Well, Kian's not backing down.
Kian don't care.
At least Kian's not backing down. He's not really
Kian protecting his friend. Kian protecting his partner.
Well, a fine match, a fine showing despite the cheating from the Prestige. Nevertheless, your winners and still tag team champions, Brandon Lee and Nathan Angel. Thank you for joining us.
We've got Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at the handle of WrestleForce UK.
And the website is WrestleForce.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications and support us on Patreon.
And we'll see you all next time.
So that's one mission accomplished. Let's see if the other member of the Prestige, Mr. Farrell, can do.